Alright, hi people, it's Chase here, and this is another radio unboxing of this alone, of Digimon, the first season. Digimon Digital Monsters as it's known here in America, but it's known as Digimon Adventure 1 in Japan, and I'm sure on iTunes it's also called Digimon Adventure. In a lot of other places it's also called Digimon Adventure, here in America, so... yeah, but they renamed it Digimon Digital Monsters for the first 2 seasons. So, yeah. But, yeah, I thought to redo this, because I have the first 5 seasons, and I want to redo this alone like I have been doing for a lot of other things. So, yeah. So anyways, on the front here, you have all 8 of the original Digidestined. Yeah, I believe it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Becomes 8, so, yeah. It's got Tai and Agumon, Sora, and, it's been a while since I've watched everything, so I don't exactly remember the Digimon's names, or at least all of them. Izzy and Tentamon, Joe, and, Gomamon? Matt and Gabumon, I believe. TK and Potamon, and Mimi and... Potamon? No, not Potamon. It doesn't really matter. You guys know if you... well, actually, no, there's a guide booklet on the inside, so I can just look at that. Sorry if this is taking too long. So yeah, the Digimon Digital Monsters logo, which is both embossed around the icon for it, and shiny when you hold it in the right, the right light. See, and they have a blue background here. Official first season right there, 8 DVDs, and yeah. So anyways, here's the side with Tai and Agumon right there. First season thing, Digimon logo, flat iron film, and 8 DVDs. Same thing on the other side, and yeah. So anyways, pretty much all the Digidestined. I don't know why they don't have Kari on here. It's really weird, because she becomes a Digidestined in the second half of this season and or series, and she's on one of the discs, I believe, and she's in the art book or the character books. So I don't really get why she's not included. But yeah, screenshots from some of the episodes. There's Kari right there. See, Kari and Gatomon, which is interesting to call her that. So yeah, description of the season. Bonus features a 36-page character guide booklet featuring the 7 original characters plus Kari. Gallery featuring over 40 behind-the-scenes sketches, which is okay if you like that. That's on the DVDs. So yeah. So DVD, Dolby Digital, Stereo, Flat Iron Film, NTSC, approximately 19 hours plus extras. Language is in English. There's no Japanese audio on here, which gets into weirdness when we get to the guidebook. Toy animation and new video. So, yeah. I have a feeling they remastered these from the original masters from Japan as well, because I watched the Japanese version, which is uncut. Some episodes of this were cut for content, and yeah, for the dub, and the masters for that really weren't in the best shape. This is basically the best way I can put it. You guys probably aren't seeing it right, but this one's more faded than this one in terms of the colors for the characters and everything. And yeah, the Japanese masters for the Japanese audio track that were on Netflix were very faded, whereas the masters for these were really colorful and everything, which was good. So yeah, they just pretty much, I think, cut the episodes when they needed to and synced the English dialogue to it. So yeah. Anyways, the thing has the same exact stuff as the slipcover. So yeah. So we get the discs, but first, the guidebook. So yeah. So pretty much everything from the front of the slipcover and everything. And this is why I think that they were originally going to try to have the Japanese dub on the discs, but couldn't because some of the episodes are cut for content at some points. which, if you've seen the series, you can understand why they cut it for some reason, since it's a kid's show and they dubbed it as such. So yeah, but they have English translated lyrics for the main theme song from the Japanese version, Butterfly, which is a great song. I suggest you guys look it up after you watch all this. Braveheart, which that's probably the first credit song, and then Keep On, which is probably another credit song, or at some point in the series. I don't know, I haven't really seen the Japanese version outside of the first episode, so, yeah. But yeah, so open this up, get Thai. That's another reason I think that they were going with they were going to go with the Japanese audio until they realized they couldn't, because they have Tai, and then they have his full name, Taiichi Yagami, or Yagami, so, yeah, Agumon, Greymon, and they have all the Digivolutions of the, Digimon, Matt/Yamato Ishida, so, yeah, what use was there to shortening their names rather than keeping their names? That always confused me, because pretty much every one of the main characters, their names were shortened from their original names, or in Sora's case, it was just her first name, and their last names are never given, I don't believe. I've watched most of this series, or actually no, I've watched all of it, and I watched most of the second season, and I'm trying to think, what use was there to shortening the names? It doesn't really make any sense. So yeah, and Izzy right here is a shortening of his last name, Izumi. Koshiro Izumi. And I'm pretty sure that was a nickname, but it was weird that his parents called him it. I don't know. Mimi Tachikawa. So yeah, and they kept the show based in Japan for the most part. They had some weirdness with, like, scripting and whatever else. But you'd expect that from a late 90s, early 2000s dub of an anime, so that was dubbed for kids, so yeah. And Joe Kido. Joe can be spelled either way, I think, in Japan. Like, Kazuki Sentai Gokaiger had the name of Joe as the English spelling of it, J-O-E, whereas Joe's name is just J-O, so yeah. And then TK Takaru Takaishi, so, yeah, that's just weird to have him have that name. So yeah, and then Kari, and that's just a shortening of Hikari Yagami. So, yeah. Why am I saying like that? Like that. If you've seen Death Note, you know why. So yeah. Then disc 1. Every disc has about 7 episodes or so. With Tai and Agumon and Matt and Gabumon, Sora, and I didn't even bother to look at the name. Izzy and Tensumon, Mimi, and whatever, Joe, and Gomamon, and TK, and Patamon, and Kari, and Gatomon. So, yeah. So, that's, basically it. So, yeah. I bet if these were on Blu-ray, they could have the original uncut versions of the episodes, and have the Japanese, audio, with the English audio, you know, with like the branching stuff. There was the Star Trek Blu-rays for the original series have it, where there's both the original effects and the newly done effects for the Blu-ray that were done in CG versus the models that were in the old frames. And you can choose whichever ones, because the live-action footage is still the same, but the models or CG are interchangeable depending on what you choose when you hit play. But anyways, yeah, through like a branching system that they have. So, yeah, but, really not much else I can really say. So, comment, rate, subscribe, go to my channel, go to my second channel, follow me on Twitter, link is in the description, support me on Patreon if you want, link is in the description of that, and I'll talk to you guys more later.